It's early. It's Saturday. We're picking up a car today. So, good morning. Welcome back to the channel and thank you very much for watching. Today is an exciting day for me because I don't have to work today. It's Saturday. I probably should be doing work today. It's been a hectic week. Very, very hectic week. Next week is going to be an even more hectic week as it stands right now. I have to do an MOT, obviously, on the S15 on Monday. Then I need to pack a suitcase tomorrow for the week. I'm flying to Paris. Monday night, meetings in Paris all day Tuesday. And then I fly straight from Paris to Stockholm. So France to Sweden, where I've got meetings on Thursday and Friday morning and lunchtime, and then I fly back to London. So it's going to be short and sweet with the S15 on Monday, unless plans change, right? But right now they could change. Maybe one of the trips is maybe not needed. We'll see. But today, exciting. I've got my coffee. Thank you, Mintex, for the cup. And Mobile for the hat. Nike didn't give me this. I bought this. So maybe I should cover that up. Today's an exciting day. A buddy of mine, Damo, is going to collect me at 11:30. And we are going to go and collect my 1993 4-litre petrol V8 Range Rover Vogue SE Westminster. There's a title for you. It's just, I got the pictures yesterday. It's finished its first stage of restoration with Scott and the team, and we'll have a look at it when we get there. And it's been a long journey, but from the pictures it looks incredible. And so, you tend to forget about everything in the journey when you see some finalized pictures. So let me do the thing again where I put in a picture here of what it looked like when I bought it. I went to look at this thing. So look, the long story short behind the Range Rover. Hold on, let me take the picture down again. Hold on, that's the rear view. There's the front view. Long story short about this, the first time I ever met a group of friends in a company called Faster, and they've become really great friends of mine. So I went there, kind of not to meet them, but I met there. I went in July of 2021. I went with my buddy Al to surprise our friend Luke Woodham, who was doing some off-road racing in South Wales. And it turned out like it was a surprise. We got there on a Friday night and stayed till Sunday. It was great fun. I had so much fun watching off-road racing that the whole weekend Al and I spent nighttime looking for a 4x4 machine. And so the story behind this is that basically on the very next day, the Monday, we went and bought the Range Rover. Well, I went and bought the Range Rover. Al came with me. And I drove the car on a test drive. I think we drove it for... so funny. We drove it for 5 minutes, went to a garage, drove it for 5 minutes to a petrol station. The guy because it was out of fuel, the guy put in 20 pounds of petrol and the light stayed on. The no fuel light stayed on. We then drove it another 5 minutes down the road and then we drove it 10 minutes back. That's it. In a year and a half, that's all I've ever driven the car. The car essentially was perfect. It was in really, really good condition. The only thing wrong with the car was the roof, because it's such a big square vehicle. The roof was faded, the paint was faded in the roof, and there was a couple of dents. Nothing major, a lot of small dents, and one kind of let's say that size on the rear left quarter, I think, from memory. So we took it to Scott at small town and in Chesterfield. And the original plan was we're going to build a crazy off-road machine. But literally and honestly, they as well helped to kind of talk me out of the fact that, look, this thing is too clean. So we decided instead, let's just repaint it. So that's what we're collecting today. Repainted, good condition, Westminster. So let's... I'm for the sake of privacy, I'm probably not going to film during the drive there. It's about a 2-hour drive to get there. When we get there, I'll have a look around the vehicle. But what I'm probably going to do is I'll film some of the drive back. And then when we get into maybe tomorrow and the weather is a bit nicer, then we will... I'll show you what it's like outside. I'll drive it to a car park somewhere and we'll have a good look at the outside of it. So I'm up early because I need to move a lot of cars around. The S15 is currently in the garage. It's right here. Oh, I never showed you pictures of what it looks like now, the Range Rover. I'm sorry. So let me move my head. So here's a picture of the rear of the Range Rover as it's been fully prepped. Actually, I think I've got an older picture of it. Let me put that in. And I think I've got another one. And I think I have one more. And then here's a picture of the front of the Range Rover as it's fully primed and prepped and ready for paint. And then the picture that I got, I won't show you the picture that I got yesterday, which was of it outside and complete. But here's a picture of it painted inside the paint booth. I mean, the paint looks pretty good, doesn't it? So look, let me move a lot of cars out. I've got to move the S15 all the way out the drive. But before that, the GSF, the GS, the Caddy, which probably needs a jump start now because it hasn't been driven in months. All onto the road because I've got 2 trailers, a box trailer and a full-size trailer blocking the inside of the drive. So anyway, look, there's a lot of waffling here. Let me move everything out. Then I'm going to swap the S15 and put it at the end of the drive. I've got to do some measuring now to see what car I can fit inside the garage here. And then I want the cars in order for their MOTs next week, if I don't do this Paris trip. Because there's 3 MOTs happening next week. So let me get to moving some cars. So here it is, my freshly repainted in the factory original Westminster grey 3.9 litre naturally aspirated Rover V8. And I am absolutely in love with this thing. Factory original wheels, factory original everything. And it just drives like a dream. I'll take you for a drive in a second. Just a little bit of spidering in the seats. This, I think I know the right person to take this to get this fixed. Electric seats, heated, electric mirrors, electric everything. Automatic 4-speed with obviously your low and high range box. Electric windows all around that work perfectly. Clock that is a little bit slow, which all clocks should be. Oh, I absolutely love this thing. Look at the condition of the seats. 1993. Flat peak and a cigar. History dating back to the 90s. It was undersealed and wax oiled in the year 2000, and I've even got a certificate. Like, they don't do certificates anymore. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's go for a drive.